Hello, Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel. This is Glamour Spell Tarot, and this is going to be your August 2020 love and relationships reading. You guys have been extremely kind to me last month. I appreciate it so much. You have showered me with love, with affection, with attention. I felt like a princessy. So, your reading is the one that comes out first because it's only fair. It's for me to give something back to you as well. Keep in mind that the energies can be interchangeable or vice versa. Also, take what resonates and leave the rest. You guys had an incredibly beautiful reading last month. I'm quite curious what's going to come out. This month, I'm using the Dragon Oracle cards, a little bit of Dungeon and Dragons type of theme. You look at my mask, you look at my leather pants. So, you guys get it. Let me pull out some cards for you. I'm also using the Moonology Oracle cards. That deck makes me feel as if there is, I can tell what the timeline is, right? In principle, these are energies that are meant to come during the month of August. But you guys know that the timing is fluid and there are no clocks in the universe. And before we will pick the tarot cards, I'm actually going to move at the table right behind me. I'm going to pick the tarot cards there. But before that, the last card I'm going to pull out in front of the camera is a spell from the spell deck. Okay, so you have the Rainbow Dragon. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Now I'm extremely curious what you guys are going to experience in August. Air and Fire Dragon, expand your creative energies, harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. If there is one thing that Scorpio is known for, it's passion. That's one thing I love about you guys. And you guys showed me so much love. I was overwhelmed, but I wasn't surprised because I know I blend very well with Scorpios. So let's see from the Moonology deck. You are asked by the universe to bring love into a situation, and you have the new moon in Aquarius. This could be something, an event that started from the new moon in Aquarius earlier this year, right? And that is expanding towards now. Maybe at that point you have started to bring love into a situation. Okay, third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. So we'll see what these are all about because I'm going to use tarot and clarify all of these messages. But this month I wanted to show my face a little bit more to you guys. Actually, someone asked if the person that does the intros and the person that does the readings is the same one. Yes, it's me. I just don't feel comfortable in front of the camera for a long amount of time. And then I prefer to do the reading without you guys focusing on my face or whatever, and me focusing on the camera and getting nervous. But rather, I like to be free. You guys only see my hands and the tarot cards because that's the most important part. So, yeah, but it's the same person. I guess you guys figured it out. Oh, wow, I like this. Fortuna. Fortuna means lady luck. That's the lady luck. Fortuna comes from Latin. A lucky bag of talismans, charms, crystals, and or messages to protect and bless your spells or carry on your travels. In a green, gold, or purple bag, add 7 lucky items such as a piece of your hair, a coin or dollar, citrine, green jade, labradorite, whole nutmeg, or a bay leaf. Add a small piece of paper on which you've written your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Draw the hexagram symbol on the back. Place on the pentagram on your altar and charge with power during the full moon or on a Wednesday or Thursday. So, you guys stay with me. I'm going to open the tarot cards. We are moving at the table. Scorpio, I've been actually taking a closer look at these two cards. And then, you're a water sign, right? So, water with fire is vapor, transformed into air, transformed into clouds. Clouds bring rain, but after the rain, you have the rainbow. So I was looking at the cards and this actually crossed my mind and I was like, I gotta share this with them. I gotta tell them that. And then you have this Aquarius here. So I'm gonna use two decks today. I'm using the Dali Tarot. I haven't been using it in a while actually. I cleansed the cards earlier. And I'm going to use the Vice Versa Tarot. I've been asked to use this too. Okay. So look here. The Seven of Swords. This is a planning, plotting, strategizing type of card. Trying to make a plan, trying to see what comes next. This is a very interesting card because you have here this painting of a woman that seems to be made in blood. There is a sense of sacrifice in what you have to do. Someone gets sacrificed, or you have to sacrifice certain goals that you have had in your past. It's a little bit like hunting because this makes me think of a greyhound dog. Chasing your dreams, and sometimes when you chase your dreams, it takes sacrifice. It's not an easy process. And it requires you to make decisions with the Two of Wands. You are required to make decisions. You have been waiting for something. For me, the Two of Wands, and if you look how she's dressed, and this looks either like a phoenix or a very Dali type of interpretation of a phoenix, or a flamingo bird. Flamingos are beautiful creatures, aren't they? This woman here, she looks to me as if she's dressed, she has royal attire. She kind of has it all. But in what's making her passionate? What makes her tick? So I feel that someone is going to be faced with a decision. I feel that there are doors that are going to open. Nothing is yet set in stone because at the end of the day, you have free will. We all do, right? We all do. And we make adjustments along the way, along our path. Yes, there is a destiny for each and every one of us, but this doesn't mean we don't have the ability to change it at times. Or we take a longer road. I've been shuffling the cards and I've been shuffling the card. This card jumped out. The Tower is very much of a Scorpio card. Okay. Something has to end in order to let space for something new. That's always the case. You have to close certain doors for others to open up. However, it's like you have this moon here. I love this deck. I love Dali. I'm a huge fan of Dali. These individuals here seem to fall from the tower, a fall, a fallout of grace, fallout of grace, making sure an old structure crumbles in order to let space for the new. And it might seem the end of the world, but you have a promise of the rainbow. You have that leap of joy that opens new doors. You have to have trust. You have to have trust. Life is never easy for any of us. We all struggle and we all have challenges. And some of us are more open about them, and others they are not, and they keep pretending until they cannot pretend anymore. But there is news coming in. There is a message that is coming in very, very fast with the page of swords. There is also a need to gather more information, to research a topic further on, to look deeper than the surface, to look beyond the surface. There is a need to do that. Because something that might have seemed a disaster, something that might have seemed as if it's the end of the world, in reality, it might not be like that, and it might be a blessing in disguise. It happened to me many times. Many, many, many times. Things that seemed like the end of the world, and there is nothing, and there is no more hope, and I didn't know what I was going to do next, actually opened the doors for things that were absolutely fantastic. I know change is difficult. Change is not easy. Us as humans, we don't like change. But I feel that you need to love yourself more, be kinder to yourself. Don't look at things in black and white. Not everything is a disaster. It's funny because this Three of Pentacles always makes me think of Christ consciousness somehow. 3 is a divine number, the Holy Trinity. And this card in particular makes me think of divine creation. Makes me think of 3 people that are coming together like the Holy Trinity does. Okay? To work for a common goal, to work for a shared goal. In what seems here to be a tree, take a closer look. It's actually a city. And this to me looks a lot like Jesus. Coming together with helpful people. Someone might be bringing you an information, actually, that might give you a different perspective on things. Or something that this could be a counselor, this could be an advisor, this could be a good friend that you go to them and you are like, well, this is the situation, I see it as a total disaster, what should I do? Asking for advice. And someone is going to give you advice, and I strongly feel it's good advice. It's advice from the heart. It's advice that you can trust. And it will make you see things not in that doom and gloom type of, from that doom and gloom type of mentality, but rather more lighthearted. Strength. This person is going to give you the strength that you need. Is definitely going to give you the strength that you need. The strength that you didn't know you have. You see here there are flowers. She's gentle. Maybe she's naive. But the beast that she managed to tame, and this beast can be a representation for our own demons, from all of the treacherous people that we meet along the way, from all of the tests and trials and tribulations that we are put through in this lifetime. Okay? So it could totally be that. It could Definitely be that. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with, or during the Leo season, which is end of July, beginning of August, you gain that necessary strength. Like this, you have been working for your happiness. You have been working to figure out how to get to your happiness. Okay. But you have to make a choice. And when the choice is being made, there is a structure that collapses. Because you have to leave something behind in order to have something else. Okay? And I feel you are going to feel very much conflicted about it. Maybe you will feel disgraced. Maybe you will feel like you're losing your power. But I feel a conversation with someone, or the second you just sit down with yourself and gather your thoughts, or maybe you sit with a therapist. Maybe you sit with a counselor. Maybe you sit with a lawyer. It's going to give you the strength to know that what you are doing, it's what's right for you. It's what you have to do. The Tower card actually came out from both of the decks. I know no one likes the Tower card, okay? But I don't feel that's a bad card. I never feel that the Tower card is a bad card. If someone would have told me less than a month back, well, you're going to lose the apartment that you had, I would have been going insane, okay? But I got in a better one. See where I'm getting with that? If someone would have told me you are moving, I'd have been like, where? Well, I have one of the most amazing apartments I've had in the past 10 years right now. I'm living in one of the most amazing apartments. I just walk downstairs and there is the beach. You see, it's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of how you put things in your head. If someone would have told me, well, you have to move, and I don't have the whole information, I don't have the whole picture of it, right? I would have thought it's going to be a disaster. And it's never easy to uproot your life and move on, even if moving on means to better and brighter things. But the universe is asking you to make adjustments in order to be aligned on your true life path. With your true life path, with your destiny. At the end of the day, each and every things that we do, they're part of a bigger plan. Okay? But sometimes we take detours. And that becomes part of our destiny as well. Because I don't see the destiny necessarily as something, I see the major events as being set in stone. And I would call those milestones. But I wouldn't see each and every little thing. I see our lives as a mix of things that are meant for us by the Creator, whatever that is, in our free will. And our free will. Because else we would have been like little robots. And I don't like to believe that. I like to believe that we have free will. But I feel during August you are gaining your strength. Someone is helping you build yourself up again after this Tower moment. But again, don't take this Tower moment as it might look as a disaster at first. But I don't see it like that. Actually, you have been manifesting all of this. This is another card I've seen while I was shuffling. That's the representation of Dali. The Magician. As above, so below. What's meant to be, it's meant to be. Okay? As above, so below. You have been manifesting all of these things. You have been manifesting this strength. You have been manifesting this new beginning, but in order to have a new beginning, in order to have the ability to make this choice, you had to let go of something. You might be dealing with a Virgo as well, with the Magician, very much Mercury energy. I think middle of July, we got out of how do you call it? Mercury retrograde. As above, so below. The ability to create, the ability to create, being amazed at the things that he creates. I don't know if you guys know, but actually Dali, his wife Gala, she was very, very, very much into tarot. And she wouldn't let him make major decisions unless she opened the cards. They had how would I call this? I wouldn't call it strange because it's demeaning. They had a very interesting type of connection. Many people would judge it today, and I suggest you guys look into it because I find it very interesting. They had a very interesting type of connection. It didn't fit any of the norms, any of the patterns, but they really had love. You guys have a lot of major arcana cards, major life events, and I feel they are good. They are good. You finally get the strength to manifest those amazing things that you want in your life. The magician is someone who takes action as well. Because there is no manifestation without taking action. But I feel that there is luck coming your way. There is luck as soon as you somehow find your balance. I'm using the vice versa tarot and really try to figure out deeper meanings into these cards. Okay, so some cards flew out. I feel that this is a card that represents you, the Queen of Cups. Emotional balance, gaining your emotional balance, listening to your intuition, knowing what's best for you. Look how beautiful she is. Look at that throne that she sits on. She's ready to offer her cup of love once more. She has been hurt in the past. Maybe she's a bit hesitant if you look at her face. She's a little bit hesitant there. But then she knows she's going to be protected by her angels, and she made sure to listen to her intuition. And she understands that life is fluid, emotions are fluid. Someone that you have loved a while back, it's possible not to love them anymore. Okay? It's possible not to love them anymore. The Knight of Cups actually came out reversed. I feel it's you taking your offer of love back. I feel it's you taking your love back and moving away to give it to someone who actually deserves it. Maybe you have given a lot of love because the Ten of Cups also came reversed. Okay, so this is the front, this is the verso. These cards are... Actually, this is the only deck I'm using for reversals, because I don't do reversals in general. But this deck inspires me to do that, and it just feels right. It just feels right. Something that was beautiful at a certain point in time is not beautiful anymore. Okay? You had to let go of it. You had to leave a situation. And you see, leaving behind this Ten of Cups, letting them be taken by the water, because here you have the promise of a brand new beginning. In this deck, actually, maybe it comes out. The representation on the Ace of Cups, it's exactly this one, which to me is a brand new beginning. You are being given a new chance, a new opportunity to do love, to do life in a different way. to do love and to do life in a different way. You are given that. Because these cups here, they are not filled. They are not filled. It's been enough. It has been enough. It might have been love at one point, but it's not anymore. And you have been planning for a while how to get out. And you knew it's going to trigger a tower moment. And you kept staying there. You want to be able to give your love to someone else. So you are moving away from this thing that is emotionally unsatisfying. Maybe it was love. Maybe it was beautiful at one point, but you guys just grew. You evolved in a different way. You just evolved in a totally, totally different way. And there is not much in common. It's just the memories of something that has been beautiful at a certain moment in time. But once you let go of that, once you let go of the memories and you decide you are allowed to be happy, you are allowed to have emotional abundance, you are promised a new beginning. You are promised a new beginning. But in order for that, you need to move away from whatever is emotionally unfulfilling at this point and offer your cup of love to someone else, and offer it as the Queen of Cups does. Wholeheartedly. I strongly feel that these cards here are very much related to that tower moment. Are very, very much related to that. I can see it has been conflict in the past, but you have the promise of a new beginning once you move away from something that no longer serves you. I've seen again from this other deck the Strength card. Judgment. And the conflict I was telling you about. It has been conflict, it has been competition. To me, both of these cards, both of the sides of this card are as bad. And what I can tell you about this, you see this volcano eruption? Someone has erupted. Like it's funny because I see here, I'm sorry, I just got distracted. But if I got distracted, it means I need to tell you guys about this. I see the Two of Cups. I see someone going after their true soulmate. Okay? Someone going after their true soulmate. I feel that the last fight that you had made that tower fall. Okay? You see the volcano, the explosion, and made someone make a judgment call. Make someone make a judgment call. Be ready to be judged. And they are standing here naked and they are ready to be judged. There is a message coming in. To me, that's a message. But it's also the promise of the sun, of happiness. There is also a promise of happiness. They are ready to face the consequences of their actions. They are all ready to face decay and rebirth. They're ready. And the purity of the child, what was good in them, what was bad. Because each and every, listen guys, first of all, I feel that I need to tell you this maybe one more time, maybe several times. You need to keep in mind that when you come to these readings, right, the energies are vice versa. The energies can be, okay? Vice versa. So, for example, you have a certain person in mind and you're going to tell me, no, I don't resonate with this. But actually, this is their situation. This is exactly what they are going through. Even though they are not a Scorpio or they are not whatever, they don't even have Scorpio in their chart. See where I'm getting? But the fact that you have been drawn to this, one way or another, parts of the message is for you. It can be for you as related to your situation, but actually applies to the person you are thinking about or the person you want to have in your life, or in a more clear, from a more clear perspective, it can apply directly to you. Okay? So I don't always use the how I use the words. I don't always say, I might say you, but it might be your person that is going through all of this. Okay? So just for you guys to keep this in mind. I feel that the last conflict and this eruption, okay, this eruption not only made the tower fall, but also helped someone make a decision, make a judgment call. They are ready to be judged. They are ready to be judged by the ones around. Maybe everyone thought that this is a beautiful relationship and everything is perfect and things are going so magnificent. But in reality, it wasn't like that. Those cups were empty. There was emptiness. It just looked good on the outside, but not on the inside. So someone has decided to make this decision for their happiness. Okay. There are a little bit of a lot of cards here. I'm going to take them, but before I do that, I'm going to show you something else. News. Then there is news coming in. There is fast action being taken. Very, very, very fast action. Okay? Very fast action being taken. Expect the unexpected. So the cards that flew out are the High Priestess, being open to the messages you receive from your higher self, from your intuition, secrets being revealed. Either these are like unveil your true identity, unveil your true desires, understanding finally who you are and why you want things. And there is nothing wrong with wanting things in a certain way or in that other way, and so on and so forth. Okay, accepting your true nature and listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, because you are going to, and this decision you have to make, and this decision you have to make, you have to listen to your intuition. You might also be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, or something started happening during Cancer season. Okay, so this would mean June, July. This would mean June, July. But secrets are about to be revealed. And I feel that you are finally admitting to yourself that it has been a tough way. You have been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and it has been tough, and it hasn't been necessarily worth it. But with this card here, I'm going to show you the other side of it. Okay? So, this could be someone finally admitting that it's time for them to go home. It's time for them to go home. You know, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's time for them to go home to their true soulmate. And they're going to rush in for that. They're going to rush in because they have been so wounded. They have been so defeated. All of these burdens that they have been carrying around almost finished them. But they have found their way back to where the heart feels at home. To where the heart feels at home. These both cards came out reversed. Okay, this is the Queen of Pentacles. You have her here. This is someone who is turning their back away. Maybe someone in the past has been with someone only for the money. Okay, maybe someone in the past has been only focused on their finances, only on their money, only on their stability. But this is something that is not satisfying them anymore. To me, the Queen of Pentacles reversed is someone who is somehow stingy, and it's very materialistic. Very, very, very materialistic. This is the only thing that they think about. Money, 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 money. Okay? But someone is turning their back on this person. They're like, you know what? F this, I'm going after my happiness. I'm going where my heart wants to be. This is what my intuition is saying. This is what my higher self, this is the message from my higher self for me. This is what I'm going to do. F all of this. I need to be happy. And then you have the King of Swords reversed. Okay? This is someone who's very decisive. This is someone that is taking the hard road. Look at all that thunder there, the thunderstorm and lightning and so on and so forth, but they're going for it. Nothing can change their mind. Nothing can change their mind, good or bad. It's like this, I would describe this person as someone who is like, you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna make a bad choice. Okay, but I'm the one who has to pay at the end of the day, no one else. So all of you I don't want to hear anything from anyone. Absolutely nothing. It's my choice, it's my decision. This is how I'm gonna do things. And this might seem rude or weird or strange for the ones around. But you are promised good luck. Because you remember this card? And my attention just went to it. You are promised good luck. And you are promised loads of it with Fortuna. Just believe in your luck. Just believe in your luck. Yes, there are adjustments that are required. You are required to bring love in a situation. But I feel that the love here, it's your self-love. It's your love of self in order to go towards something bigger and better, something that is more aligned. The Magician, no, this is the Wheel of Fortune, actually, sorry. But this one, I don't know which one is the... I think there is no good or bad with this card, okay? Because they both look to me as... Yeah. There are always two sides to luck, okay? But you remember when I was saying Fortuna? I don't see this card as a Wheel of Fortune reversed and you're gonna have bad luck. No, look at it. I see this very similar to the Magician card, manifesting good luck, and I was just, it means luck. Fortuna in Fortuna means luck in Latin. The wheel is about to turn and is about to turn in your favor. However you look at that card, and honest to God, I don't feel it as a, oh my God, that's gonna, because I don't even know which one is the front and which one is the back of it. I see this as the Sphinx, secrets. No one has a clear understanding of how luck really works. Because it's not up to us, it's up to the universe. And the Sphinx hides a lot of secrets. If you know the story of the Sphinx in Egypt, you know that it has been buried by the sands of Sahara many, many, many times. And they excavated it again and again and again and again. And it's actually older than the pyramids. It's older than the pyramids. Manifesting, having the power to manifest good luck. And I felt like putting it here under the Magician card. I totally felt like putting it here under the Magician card. I feel that this is going to be a month where doors are going to open up for you. Where you might not see it during the storm. You might not see things during the storm. But then there is a promise of rainbow. There are adjustments. In order for the universe to make adjustments, sometimes needs to crumble a structure to the ground. Someone is definitely leaving someone behind that they were in a marriage or in a commitment with just for the money. And once they made a decision, there is nothing that can change their mind, because to me, the King of Swords is someone who is very damn stubborn, because they use logic. And you cannot defy logic. You cannot defy logic. So this is all I had for you guys. Here I also see it as two people turning their backs to each other because they go after their separate goals. If the Queen of Pentacles, it's only about the money, she's gonna go for that. Because this is how us humans we are. We kind of like, consciously or unconsciously, we kind of follow our goals, our dreams. If this guy is all about crossing unsurmountable obstacles, he's gonna do it. Because now he has the strength and he has the power of the magician. And he's not impressed by the fact that he's not scared by the storm. It's exactly how I started when I moved at the table and I told you guys, you know what? I've been looking at this air and fire dragon and you are a water sign. This is exactly the note that I started on. You are a water sign, so water with fire is vapor, right? Vapor transforms into clouds, and then you have air, which is the wind. Well, you have a serious thunderstorm going on there, but after that, there is always the rainbow that comes out. Because the sun is going to shine again. And even in this judgment card, the sun is shining again. There is hope, there is optimism, there is happiness. There is happiness there. I don't need to see the sun card in order to tell you that good luck is going to be on your side. Good luck is on your side. My beautiful Scorpios, thank you so much for staying with me for so long. And this is all I had for you for August 2020. Well, now a few quick announcements, if I'm allowed. I am planning during the month of August to start doing live readings for the collective. So most probably we will do one around the new moon, one around the full moon, and then, well, the other way around. Full moon because it's beginning of August, and then new moon because it's going to be the new moon in Virgo. So I'm super excited about that, and I want to share that with you. And hopefully I will manage to have the time to do a twin flame type of reading, see where the energies are at on your twin flame journey, or soulmates, or whatever you choose to name it. I know there are people out there that are very critical about this twin flame denomination, or however you want to call it, like name, blah blah, but I feel they are just getting too stuck into the name of it and not into the concept. And anyway, bottom line, but I am going to make sure I will announce that on the community, because this is going to be a new process. So I will let you guys like to have, let's say, hopefully I will manage to be able to schedule it like a week in advance. So yeah, a lot of awesome things are happening at this end as well. I would be very grateful if you guys drop me a comment below. Let me know how all of this resonated with you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And in between, I'll send you all the love I have because I love Scorpio. Love and light. Bye, guys.